My message today is actually very short. This is composed only of three phrases. First phrase, this is it. Second phrase, finally. And my third message, or the third phrase, this is a reality. This is it. Graduation day comes on its way again. After your months of hard works, patience, and sacrifices, now your names are included as one of the graduates of our beloved academy, the iAA's Academy. Very timely, while your parents and most of our kababayan are harvesting their farm produce, you are now reaping the fruits of your effort and dedication. Through that, graduation day marks a temporary ending of your study, but you should understand that it also signifies a more challenging beginning for another year and higher level of education. As you enter another higher ladder of your studies, never fail to carry on the experiences and the lessons you've learned from your teachers in this academy. Bring with you the words of wisdom and guidance of your parents, and focus on your dreams in spite of many challenges, problems, and discouragements. In the name of our Almighty Father, you will certainly reach your goals in life. My second message, finally. iAA's Academy will now send its first batch of graduates to higher education, as we all popularly known as high school. Our graduates, our first batch, will be high school students on June of this year. Finally, after 4 years after our opening on June 2012, we are now celebrating the first iAA's Academy Commencement Exercises. And my third message, this is a reality. I must admit, up to this day, there are times that I could not believe that my dream school is already a reality. That my dream school is already here, the iAA's Academy. I would like to share with you my feelings during the groundbreaking ceremony of this school held last November 11, 2011 at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, sobra pong madaling tandaan yung groundbreaking ceremony ko. November 11, 2011 at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, lahat po yun, number 1. Kaya po we expect and we are trying our very best that in all aspects, in terms of facilities, in teachers' competence, in teachers' attitude, in academics, extracurricular activities, and everything, iAA's Academy will be the one, will be the best. And that was almost 4 years ago, 2011. I was then filled with excitement. My inspiration and motivation was overflowing. My passion and conviction is very clear and determined. While I feel that I am well guided by our Almighty Father in heaven in this stream of mine, there are of course some worries and doubts in me. Yes, I have initial capitalization to start this school that time. I also have the technical know-how and experience on how to construct school buildings, on how to start and register a school in government authorities, and on how to manage a school. But that time, no one can exactly tell whether or not people of Bungabon, parents of Bungabon, will believe in my dreams, in my advocacies, and in my passion to offer quality private education. I don't know then, the time, if parents will send their children in my school to study. Thank you, dear parents, for sending your child in this academy. Thank you for choosing iAA's Academy to be your partner in molding the minds and heart of your child. Thank you for believing in me that together we can discover the talents and enhance the potentials of our pupils. Thank you po sa pagpapa-enroll ninyo sa paaralang ito. Thank you po marami sa ating grade 6 na gagraduate ngayon. Hindi pa natatapos yung building. Nalaman pa lang po na sa akin yung paaralang ito. They already submit the child and enroll officially to be one of the students of iAA's Academy. I wish that our outgoing pupils, our elementary graduates, our first batch, will continue to strive harder and focus on their studies. I encourage you to bring out the best in you by continuously discovering your potentials. Carry with you our cultures in this academy, the character we instill in your mind and in your heart, and of course, the self-confidence we develop during your stay with us. Your batch will be the first ambassadors and ambassadresses of iAA's Academy to Bungabon National High School. Please show and prove that we are the best private school in Bungabon in terms of academics, leadership, cultural activities, and most importantly, show to them that you possess good character and positive attitude. I wish you continuously excel in your studies and become successful professionals in the future. Of course, I wish someday, maybe 10 years from now, our guest speaker will be one from your batch. Allow me to move on the second part of my message this afternoon to personally thank all the people who work with me hand in hand from the time of the opening of this school. Of course, my family, my parents, for always supporting the academy, and syempre po, ako. So, pwede ho ba palakpakan po natin? With of course, my auntie Pasing. Parang graduate din yung auntie ko, iiyak pa yata. Alam po kasi nila yung lahat ng pangarap na to. Kaya medyo happy yan. And of course, my teachers and principal. To mention, Ma'am Berkasa, na wala pa yung building po, ay magkasama na kami nagtatrabaho. All the way from Isabela. Nung tawagan ko po at personally inimbitahan ko, umuwi po siya rito ngayon. And thank you, ma'am. And of course, two of the first batch ng ating teachers na kasama pa natin until now, Teacher Leah. Asan po si Teacher Leah? And Teacher Mel. Yung iba po ay lumilipat sa public, pero sila po baka hindi ko napayagang umalis sa iAA's Academy. And to all teachers of course, and now with our OIC principal, Ma'am Sally Berkasa. Ma'am Sally Cruz. Huwag ka na mag-selos na, mahal ko talaga si Ma'am Berkasa. And thank you po kay Ma'am Sally. Ilang linggo na rin siya nagpipigil sa paghinga para wag pong lumabas yung nasa loob niya. After today, pwede na po siyang manganak. And of course, hindi po matatapos yung aking pasasalamat sa lahat po ng estudyante at sa lahat po ng mga magulang. Sabi ko nga po kanina, for continuously believing in iAA's Academy, and to Dr. Emmanuel San Juan for believing in my passion and advocate that I am very sincere and committed to offer quality private education in the municipality of Bungabon. At this time, I would like to introduce our guest speaker for this occasion. Ang hirap po palang pumili ng iimbitahang guest speaker. Or maybe because these commencement exercises will be one of the most significant and historical commencement exercises, being the first of this academy. Kaya po talagang pinag-isipan ko mabuti at pinili ko po yung tao na nais kong imbitahan na magsalita po sa harapan ng mga magulang at mga mag-aaral. I remember way back 1994 when I graduated at Bungabon National High School. He was then elected Sangguniang Bayan member and chairman of the Committee on Education. Kaya po na ako ay nagtapos sa mataas na paaralan ng Bungabon, isa rin po siya sa nagtalumpati. And I believe that was the very first time we met. Then follows, dun ho ako ay kumandidato na as Sangguniang Kabataan with of course former SK Chairman of Sinipit, SK Chairman Renato Fernandez. And here with us also this afternoon, former SK Chairman of Barangay Labi, future po ng barangay, Cesar Pramil. Magkakasama po kami sa SK. At ang isa po sa tumulong sa amin, and I should say, one of the very first na taga-Bungabon po na nakakita siguro sa potential ko bilang isang lingkod bayan at leader ng bayang ito is no other than our guest speaker. Aside from, of course, from former mayor or ex-mayor Jimmy Gamilla. So, with this significant occasion, hindi ko po pwedeng palampasin yung pagkakataon na maging bahagi po ng kasaysayan ng paaralang ito, yung isang tao po na napakalapit sa aking puso. I was then SK president, Sangguniang Kabataan President of Bungabon, and at the same time, I was then studying AP Political Science at Arroyo University. And I hope hindi po naramdaman ng aking tatay boy na kailanman ay nagyabang ako sa kanya. Because every occasion na magkaroon po ako ng accomplishment or achievement sa SK o sa Arroyo, minsan while riding at the bus, AL or Eugene, bumababa po ako sa bahay nila sa may East para lang ko ibalita. Tatay boy, nanalo ako sa ganito. Tatay boy, rank 1 ako sa Dean's List ng Arroyo. Tatay boy, ganito po. With all the inspiring words and wisdom he shared with me as fellow servant, public servant that time, and I really feel na pinayuhan niya ako bilang isang anak at tagalin ko po yung maraming aral ngayon. Kaya nga po with this very significant occasion, I invited him also to take this opportunity to share his wisdom, his experience, and of course, his significant words to each and every one of you. With his educational attainment and educational background, no doubt, he is more than qualified to be our guest speaker today as one of the first brilliant public school teacher in Bungabon and one of the trusted official in the Municipal Agrarian Reform Office at Gabaldon. And of course, very popular to many of us, to many parents, being one of the trusted and active public servant in Bungabon, being elected as Sangguniang Bayan in our town. So palagay ko po, everyone is excited of course to hear his message. Our guest speaker for the first commencement exercises of iAA's Achievers Academy, Mr. Jose P. Ilarde, my tatay boy.